At the end of 2011, the Johannesburg Newsmaker of the Year trophy was awarded to Advocate Thuli Madonsela and her team at the Public Protector's Office. And we then never thought that we would get an event together where our diaries would overlap. But today, Advocate Madonsela, only 15 months later, and not 28 years, I'm glad to tell you, we are standing here to honor this remarkable woman and her exemplary team. Advocate Madonsela in 2011 shared the honor with Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu, and in that both individuals during that year displayed, and they continue to display, extraordinary courage, commitment, and consistency in fulfilling their respective duties to the people of South Africa, our country. In particular, they were nominated for the excellent manner in which they interacted and in which they made themselves accessible to the media. And that is, to us, the most important part of dealing with public figures. Advocate Madonsela also is being honored for her unfailing, her direct and courageous stance taken against immoral activities, her particular work ethic, and her veracity and devotion to leading the Public Protector of South Africa's office. She is particularly being lauded for her ongoing maintenance of cordial and positive working relations with us, the media. The Johannesburg Press Club Newsmaker of the Year has become a most sought-after award. We don't just give it to anybody. And until we bestowed it again for the first time in 2011 and to Advocate Madonsela, it was then not bestowed for 6 years, the last time then being in 2005, onto Trevor Manuel for his handling of the media in communicating the issues of the South African economy. In deciding a recipient, the Johannesburg Press Club's decision is not solely based on how much news a nominee generates during that given year, but it is also decided on how that news is communicated and to what extent the country, this country, South Africa, benefits from such actions and such news. The Public Protector and her office is known to respond immediately, accurately, and with integrity regarding issues. And in their respective fields of influence, they ensure that the values of democracy are upheld and that freedom of speech and access to information at all times are assured. It must be mentioned here that the club also decided to make a special mention award to the Public Protector, Advocate Thuli Madonsela, and the members of her team at the end of 2012. That was last year. In the history of the Johannesburg Press Club, it had happened only twice that members repeated a nomination for an individual or institution in 2 consecutive years. The first was President Nelson Mandela, and at the end of 2012, it was our Public Protector, Thuli Madonsela, and her team. The trophy you will be receiving today here is made of rare yellow wood. It is an indigenous wood of great rarity, of an exquisite color, and known for its hardness and its lasting qualities. It reflects more than adequately the virtues that you and your team display every day of your working lives.
Just tell us how you look at us.
I must indicate that I had mixed feelings about an award called Newsmaker of the Year, because generally making news does not necessarily mean good news. It just means you made more noise than others, or made more appearances than other people. But what I have found humbling by the award is the fact that the Johannesburg Press Club says that it doesn't just consider the amount of news generated by the authors, but it also looks at the quality of those news. From our side, we're humbled because it is not just our input. We only do our job the best way we can. Whether we make news or not is the decision of your community, the media. I'm also humbled by the fact that the award is shared, or was shared with one of our icons in this country and in the world, and Bishop, the Archbishop Desmond Tutu. Thank you to the Johannesburg Press Club, and thank you to the people of South Africa that continue to talk about our office, but particularly about our work in the pursuit of the constitutional mandate of investigating and addressing all allegations or suspicions of maladministration or improper conduct in state affairs. I believe that an opportunity such as this provides my office a platform to reach out to South Africans again. We're trying to reach out to at least 30 million of the 15 million South Africans that are there. To the Public Protector South Africa team, thank you not only for being polite and helpful to the Johannesburg Press Club, but for being the wind behind all of the work that is done by that